Okay, we are in a Gran Destino Tower room at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. This is a standard room, but it has a water view. I'm going to start, I think, with the bathroom, which has, I think this slides. Can you slide that? Yeah, it does. This slides shut so it can be completely private. But also, there is a sliding door for just the toilet, the water closet as well. So I'll show you in there real quick. So you've got towels in here. Obviously your toilet and toilet paper. And they put this fun little toilet paper rose on there. I don't know if that's something they're gonna always do, but at least for the first opening week, they are doing that. Over here we have trash down here and double sinks with some storage space below them. A makeup mirror, tissue, we got facial soap, we have a shower cap, mouthwash, sea salt body lotion, cooling aloe gel, and a vanity kit, which will have like an emery board and cotton swabs and things like that in it. And then we have a shower stall, so no tub in this hotel. Yeah, thank you. And inside here, we have your body wash and shampoo and conditioner. And a nice rain down shower head as well as a shower wand. So nice. I like this these new shower heads that they're using in all the remodeled. Well, this isn't remodeled, this is a new building, but the remodeled hotel rooms are getting these new shower heads, and I like them. And there's a hook right here for towels. Next we have the closet, which has your ironing board in it. There is a tall mirror too, right here. We have extra pillows and blankets, and your iron is here as well. All your hangers and stuff. A little bit more storage space, and you have a safe down here as well. And just realizing now, I didn't see the hairdryer in the bathroom. There must be a hairdryer though. It's probably in one of these. There it is. Hairdryer. That should be empty. Yeah. Okay, back over here. Got a nice spot to sit, put your shoes on or whatever, or put your luggage. Over here we have a Keurig with coffee and tea, creamer, sugar, stir sticks. Here we've got glasses and ice buckets, and then also mugs for your coffee and takeaway cups as well. And below that we have our refrigerator with the clear glass so you can see in. Beside that we have recycling and trash. And then we have like a nice workspace right here with lights and outlets. Television, which we'll talk more about in a minute. And then just some guides and stuff for the parks and other things to do like at Disney Springs. And dresser drawers.
Right.
We've got a nice little end table here with a lamp. I don't see any plugs added, there's just the outlet right there, but a nice chair right beside it. And across here we've got two queen beds. A really nice sized nightstand here, and it's big because it's sharing, you know, for both beds. I really like this lamp. Outlets on the lamp. Got our in-room phone. And then 3 drawers here to put stuff in. And then there are book lights, reading lights, on both ends of each bed. We also have another mirror right here. It's more decorative, but another mirror. Oh, and right beside the mirror we also have the thermostat. Okay, the beds do have space underneath them for you to put luggage and things. And now let's go look at our view. This is a water view. We are on the 10th floor. So you can see, I don't even know the names of these lakes. I cannot remember. But you can see the dig site, the pool from here. I'm trying to zoom in a bit. There's the dig site. And the new restaurant, the Three Bridges. And there's like a nice green area down here, and I'm wondering if they're gonna do...
That might be AstroTurf.
Well, it is.
Okay.
That's why I'm wondering if they're gonna do Movies Under the Stars here now, or maybe they're gonna have more than one location for it now, or just they moved it here. I guess I'll look into that and see, because that looks like a prime location for that. So I'll find out if that is in fact what they intend to do or are doing with that space. Okay, about the television. It's a smart TV, and you're supposed to be able to connect to a lot of things during your vacation through the television. And this will be going, right now it's just in the towers, but it will be in all the rooms at Coronado Springs, and then presumably eventually all the hotels in Walt Disney World. But there really isn't a time frame given at this, right now, as to when that will happen. So why don't we, go ahead and turn the volume down on that, Jim. That's okay. That's good. Why don't we hit select and see?
I muted it.
Oh, that works. Magic. Okay, so there's Disney On Demand. So you can watch TV, there's Disney On Demand, Connect My Device, My Disney Vacation, Hotel Services, Parks, and more. And then it lets you know the temperature and all that fun stuff. Let's see what Disney On Demand is. I'm kind of... Oh, so like, awesome. You just pick what you want to watch, and it shows, Vacation Club and all that junk too. Oh, and events and things you can do. Disney Institute. Neat. And then learning stuff to educate the kiddos. You will learn on this vacation. Yeah, let's go back. I love the little Mickey that they do for in between pages. Connect my device, so I guess your phone or whatever. Okay.
Oh, so there you can Chromecast. So if you have your Netflix or Hulu on your phone, you can play on your phone and cast it to
it to the television. Okay.
Yeah, your brother does that all the time.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
My Disney, we haven't had a vacation. Our vacation hasn't really started yet, but I'm guessing this is going to have your photos. Yeah, your photo pass pictures will be on the screen, which is something they talked about doing a long time ago. This is been a long time coming, you guys. Let's see, was it 2005?
Yeah, when I still work for Disney.
Yeah, 2005 they were talking about putting your photos on the TVs in the rooms. So it took a very long time for that to actually happen, but it happened. Yay!
I used to be a system architect for Disney, so
this has been in the works for a long time. Okay, and so then, basically a nice guide on here to show you everything going. Oh, so go to the activities. Let's see if it tells you where the Movies of the Stars, Outdoor Ages, blah, blah, blah. Okay, no, it's still saying it's by the pool. So I don't know what that big green area is going to be used for, but because it's AstroTurf, I feel like they're going to do something with it because they intend on having people be on it. So maybe they'll do yoga on it in the mornings and things like that, or maybe, I don't know. Well, it's a wait and see kind of thing, I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
So this is pretty cool. I dig this. The TV has become very useful, not just for entertainment. All right, so that's the television. I just noticed the Mickeys on the wall here. I don't think this is actual wallpaper. Is it? I don't know. But yeah, it's really cute. He's kind of in the carpeting outside too, in the hallways. Just kind of subtle. He's really pretty subtle actually in the carpeting outside, but yeah, cute. Okay, we're at the Three Bridges Bar and Grill at Villa del Lago. And we're gonna see if we can get ourselves a seat. Okay, so here's our menu. We have sangria, and there's specialty cocktails, beer, so there's wine, and then there is, let's see, we have hot and cold beverages, tea and coffee and stuff. And then there is mocktails. And then there is food. Not a huge food list. It's more of a bar than a restaurant. But we are going to get food. Well, we got our seat just in time. It just started raining. It really snuck up on us because I can see the skies are still, you know, blue. But yeah, it's raining. It's kind of a shot of the inside of the restaurant. Well, bar, I guess I should say. So it's all outdoor seating, but covered outdoor seating. So we stay dry. Yeah, I like it. And we just gotta have the food now. Jimmy's drink is here. What is it?
The Blanco Sangrias, which is a house special secret recipe. Oh. They make it differently than anywhere else.
Is it good?
Very fruity.
I like the color.
Yeah, I had a Blanco Sangrias, really tasty fruity one in San Diego, and this is probably just a smudging better than that.
Smudging better? That's cool. And we're staying pretty dry even though it's raining right here. Like a little bit of spritzel, you know, kind of getting over here, but generally we're staying pretty dry. And actually the cast members, two of them actually came up and were like, are you okay? Do you need to move you in? They want to make sure we're staying dry. We are. So we're good. I just got a Coke. And none of the mocktails really appealed to me. So Coca-Cola wins. I went into Pokemon Go while I wait for the food and focus. We're in the middle of the water. Pogo has not updated the maps at all. So we're in the middle of the lake. We just got our cheese dip. Jim was so excited he's about to dig in, and I'm like, wait, it looks really good. Yeah. We got some lime there and our yummy chips. Okay, Jimmy, go ahead. She said it's really hot because it just came out of the oven. Careful. Good? Our food has arrived. Jimmy got the in-house burger, which is huge.
Yes.
It's a big burger, and you got fruit with it. You get fruit or fries. And then I got the pulled pork tacos, and I got the fries, which they say they completely cut the potatoes and everything here. So we're pretty excited to try these. They look very messy though. So
we're not gonna film ourselves eating.
No, no. I think that's a no. You're right. All done with our dinner. Okay, so we just got done eating, and
it was great.
It was wonderful. So we found some place we like to eat here at this resort. For those of you who have not watched the full review of the Coronado Springs Resort from us, I'll put a link at the end of this video, and so you can watch that. We did eat the Maya grill, and we didn't like it. No, we didn't. At all.
It was salty, it was dry.
They can watch that if they want to. But
this one is very different.
We really liked this restaurant. Everything was good. The appetizer was good. My main dish, the tacos were good. His burger was wonderful. And I'm not big into burgers, but that was a delicious burger.
It was I remember. I don't remember the price. Like $16.95.
It was worth every penny.
It was worth every penny. The burger was very juicy.
Yeah.
They must have used very lean meat because it didn't taste fatty.
Yeah, it was.
That just tastes just right. The buns were toasted.
Yeah, toasted buns.
Yeah. So, just whatever seasoning they put on it was great. Everything was done just perfect.
I didn't like my fries though, but Jim liked them.
It's the seasoning.
It's the seasoning. They were cooked really well and everything, but I just didn't like the seasoning.
They were cooked, crispy and airy. It was great fries.
Yeah.
It's just not.
If you don't like the seasoning, then that's all it is. If they had the seasoning on it, I probably liked them. Yeah, do you remember the bill total for everything?
Before our annual after our annual discount was 57 something.
Okay. So it was the appetizer, 2 entrees, 1 alcoholic drink, 1 non-alcoholic drink. That's not bad.
It was not too bad.
And we had a great seat along the water.
It was sitting in the middle of the water in the villa.
In the lake.
In the lake.
I hear you.
On the lake.
On the lake. Yeah.
It was a great experience. This is one of the more...
We're gonna eat here again.
Yeah.
No question. Even though it's a small menu, it has a good enough variety, and I want to try something else now. So, thumbs up for, I was gonna say, what's the name of this place? On the Disney website, I was trying to look to see if I could get reservations. Like I didn't know if it was a reservation kind of place. So before we came here, I went onto the Disney website to look and see if this place had reservations. And on the website, they're just calling it the Three Bridges Bar. That's it. That's what they called it. But when you walk up here, it's called Villa del Lago, and doesn't say Three Bridges Bar anywhere.
So my theory is that the structure itself is called Villa del Lago.
I guess.
The bar itself is called Three
Bridges. I guess. I don't know.
Which is funny because
the coasters said Villa del Lago on them.
Yeah.
But then again, the website says Three Bridges Bar.
Maybe Disney doesn't even know how to call.
I don't know, but they don't take reservations. At least they didn't when I looked. So it's just a walk up. And originally I said we're gonna come here for lunch, but it wasn't open for lunch, so this was dinner.
Yep.
And I don't know if that's all the time, but the sign said 4:30 is when they open, so we came at 5:30.
Oh.
And we were happy we did.
Yep. Okay, I'm on my way to get ice, and Lindsay told me that I should film where the ice is located. Actually, before we do that, I want to show you guys where the hidden Mickeys are in the carpet. So right here and here, and just like all throughout, really nice decorated hallway. And ice is usually located near the elevator, so we're gonna walk to it, and looks like here's where the stairs are, and here, and ice and vending, and it's nicely hidden in behind the door, so no noise to bother the guests.
Well, we had our first night's sleep here at the hotel, and we had a great night's sleep. The hotel was nice and quiet, the tower was nice and quiet, our room was comfortable, our beds are comfortable, which we were expecting, because I don't think we've ever had a bad experience with beds at Disney, at least at the moderates and deluxes. So yeah, it was nice and comfortable. I'm going to show you guys around the tower today, and just point out anything that's different from before, from when I did a video on at this resort 6 months ago, before the tower was open. I'm looking outside our window again. I wanted to point something out. So below us, there's this kind of winding little hallway, like building, like outside of the sidewalk here. This is an indoor walkway over to El Centro, to where the food court and everything is, and where the old lobby is, to help keep you cool and dry when you're going from the tower over to that section of the resort. So I also wanted to point out, let me zoom in a little bit, right here to the right of the tower is the cabanas. Back this way is the ranchos, and then you see the dig site, the main pool. There's the the Three Bridges bar, and then Casitas is over here. So if you're wanting to use a quiet pool, the closest one is going to be over at the Cabanas. Other than that, your closest is the main pool, the dig site. That's the closest pool to the towers. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how the elevators work here in the tower. So you select the floor you want to go to, and we're going to go to the lobby. And it's telling me I go to elevator C. And C is right here. And that's how you find your room. It's not, once you get into these elevators, there are no buttons except for open door and closed door. So, okay, so when you get off the elevators into the lobby, so there's a lobby and a lower lobby. This is the lobby, so the kind of the main floor. You're gonna see all these tables set up along here with outlets and things for laptops and phone charging and all that. But what I'm gonna do is go outside and come in again to kind of show you guys the lobby as if you were coming in from and checking in. Okay, so here's the entryway. So if you're driving, you pull up here and check in and give your ID and all that. Some really nice fountain right here. It lights up at night. It's very pretty. And here is the tower, which is also where the lobby is for check-in for the entire resort. And this lights up at night too. The little spires there in the center. It's pretty. So there's parking to the right and to the left of the tower. The right seems to be more popular. It fills up quicker. There is valet parking here as well, which is unique to this moderate resort. It's usually only at the deluxes. And that makes this it's another feature that kind of makes this resort feel more like a deluxe resort now, at least the tower portion. And I'll get into that more a little later in the video. Okay, so if you're arriving on Magical Express or Disney Cruise Line bus, that is right down this way. So it is not right in front of the lobby. It's down off to the side with lots of seating and everything. I kind of like that, actually. And the lobby's right here, so it's not a long walk or anything. And it's covered and comfortable. So I see a sign here saying lobby check-in. Just keep following this path. And also up here on the right is where airline check-in is. So that is not inside the lobby like most of the other resorts. It's outside the lobby, but it is inside. It's not outdoors. So there are doors right here that will take you inside to resort airline check-in. All right. I guess since we're already out here, I'll show you where the bus stop is. They did not add a new, well, okay, let me rephrase that. They made a new bus stop, but they didn't add an additional one. So it's still 4 bus stops here, not 5. I was thinking maybe they would add another one, but they did not. So there's simply a new bus stop station, and it is off to the right of the lobby. There's a sign there, and another one coming up. So if you have a stroller or a wheelchair, you'd make a left here to go down the ramp. Otherwise, you take these steps down, and you can see a bus pulling in right now. And this is bus station number 1 down here. But at least as of right now, because Disney does switch around how the bus stops all work and what order they go in, it's actually the last to be picked up and the last to be dropped off. So even though it's station number 1, it's actually more like number 4.
Good morning.
Good morning. And in we go. I really like this wall they did here. It's super pretty. So to the right, we have check-in and concierge, so if you want to get tickets or anything. It's very pretty. There's a lot of seating up here, which is nice. This is where you check your luggage in if your room isn't ready and you need to drop your luggage off or pick it back up. There's seating over here. And this is where we had come off the elevators back this way. I just want to get a shot of this. So you can see we're in the lobby, and this is the lower lobby down below. So it's a very large lobby. And it's comfortable because it doesn't feel really, really crowded. I'm sure when there is a convention going on, it'll feel more crowded. The first day we were here, there were a lot of people with laptops over here at utilizing these tables. There might have been a conference or something going on, and that might have explained why they were so busy. But that is what this tower is for. Its intended use is for conferences and conventions, because this is a convention hotel. And one of the things people staying here for conferences and conventions didn't particularly like was that the rooms were more of a motel style, and they'd be in business suits, gonna be given a presentation, and then have to walk outside into heat and humidity or even rain to get to the convention center. So Disney has fixed that problem by building this tower. So now they're not in motel rooms, and they can walk over to the convention center and stay dry and cool. And I'll show you that. I showed you in the room that walkway, but I'll actually go into it to show it to you. Here's the lower lobby. And this is the Barcelona bar, which it looks like it has some breakfast stuff. I didn't expect that. Yeah, they've got like muffins and stuff. Good morning.
Good morning. Grab and go breakfast, 6:30 to 11.
Okay. Nice. I wasn't expecting that. That's cool. Convenient. And there are a lot of places to eat at this resort. Now, more so, now that the tower's opened. Here's some of the morning drink offerings at the Barcelona Lounge. I'm sure this switches over in the evening or afternoon, but at least from 6:30, I think she said till 11, this is what they serve. Okay, so I've missed showing you guys the fitness center. That's up above, so I guess I'll show that to you guys when I come back. So if you take the elevators all the way down to the lower lobby, this is where they come out. And I guess apparently there are meeting rooms over here, because that's what the sign says. And then this is the walkway. And it has some nice signs right there to let you know which way going. So it just goes all the way down. Right along this walkway is the Destino Plaza, and sometimes they will have little functions out here. Like the other night there were tables out here, little tables, and people having wine and things like that. So I think they use this space for convention and conference use for social events. Okay, we're gonna get to the end of this, and then we're gonna come back toward the tower again to go just outside of it, show you the landscaping and stuff. Even though the resort is open, there's still a little bit of final touches being done to it. Still working on this entryway hallway here, making it pretty. Okay, so this was the original lobby, which now is not a lobby. They still have it set up for check-in and everything. And in my last video, I think the cast members had said that they might use it if they have a very large group coming, so that they don't use up, take up the space in the check-in in the other lobby. But for now, it's not being used for anything. And there's just a sign here, letting you know that it's check-in's been relocated. And basically just follow this walkway we took. Everything back this way is the same as it was in my video from 6 months ago. So again, I'll put a link at the very end of this video to that video so that you can see everything on, you know, all the rest of the resort. I mean, the only thing that's changed really is that the bus station isn't over here anymore, and airline check-in isn't over here anymore, but I showed you where those are. So everything else is the same. Okay, just off that walkway, there are a lot of doors actually along that walkway to lead out here, and there are also some doors off the lower lobby that will take you to the outside. So this is that AstroTurf. Is it AstroTurf? I'm touching it. Yes, it is. It looks a little too perfect. So we've got some nice AstroTurf along here, and nice landscaping, and that's why I think they're gonna do something with this. But there's nothing in the guide right now or anything suggesting that anything goes along over here. So I think it's just Disney planning for the future. But there's nice seating all along here, and the back side of it is really pretty. It kind of reminds me of the wall when you're walking up into the land pavilion. It's super pretty. But this is all bench seating on the other side. So you can sit here and listen to the music and look at the fountain. And maybe think about what you're gonna do for the rest of the day. Oh, and I looked at the map given to us by the hotel to see what this place is called, because we were just talking about what's the name of this place that we ate at. It is the Three Bridges Bar and Grill at Villa del Lago. That is the title. It's very long. So we weren't wrong. I mean, in a sense, so you could shorten it to any of that, I guess, and everyone would know what you're talking about. But on the website, it does just say the Three Bridges Bar and Grill. So if you're looking for it to, you know, look at the menu or anything, that's what they call it on the website. Oh, and I meant to say that they are open at 4:30, which I remember mentioning before, but I don't think I said when they close, and that is midnight. And I believe right now the Barcelona Lounge bar is also midnight. That could change, so if you really want to know the hours, I would suggest going to the website ahead of time. The Dahlia Lounge, which is on the 16th floor, I don't know the hours for that. I'll see when we go up there, because we're going up there to go to the restaurant for dinner tonight. So I'm just gonna walk you guys over to the dig site pool, just so you can kind of see what the walk is like from the tower. So the tower right now is directly behind me. We got the lake to the left. We'll just follow this path, and everything's well. There's signage everywhere, and it's you get good directions. Oh, they're getting ready to put up the alligator, the snake signs. Just in case you forgot you're in Florida. They are everywhere. We saw a nice big snake in our backyard yesterday. There's another one. And you'll approach this cute little bridge. It's all lit up at night. And there'll be signs too telling you where the next bus stop is. So there's a sign right here saying bus stop to the right, because there are bus stops all along the resort. But the dig site is going to be to our left. And here we are. Dig site sign, giving you an idea of all the fun to be had over here. They don't have the hours on it over here. I didn't see it on the sign anyway. Oh, here we go. It says it on the gate. 9 a.m. to 11. So it's not a long walk at all to the dig site from the tower. And I don't think it's probably an equal or maybe tiny bit longer walk to the quiet pool at the cabanas. But any other pool is a walk and not really, no real reason to go to any of the other ones. Okay, since I missed the fitness center, guys, I will show you where that is when I get back into the lobby. I didn't notice this until just now. There's a fire pit over here. Oh, there's an emergency shut-off button. No one would want to use this right now as it's July and it's very hot out, but this is kind of cool. I could totally see this being really popular in like December and January. And that's right off the lower lobby. Also off the lower lobby is a smoking section. Kind of knocked in right over here. I just wanted to show the seating to you guys again, just to close up to show you that each of these armrests have outlets. Okay, so when you're at the main elevators at the lobby, if you go straight through them and then make a left, that will take you to the fitness center. And you need to use your magic band. And this is 24 hours. Okay, I'm going back up to my room. Oh, it's already ready. So it'll also show you the floor that it's going to up here on the side. So in case you didn't quite catch the elevator letter, it'll confirm it on the side. Okay, we're headed up to the 16th floor to have dinner. We're gonna eat at Toledo. I don't know the name of it because we've heard it pronounced like 4 different ways. Toledo, Toledo, and Toledo. So we don't know exactly what to call it. I'm going with Toledo. We're gonna go eat at Toledo. You ready for some scallops, Jim?
Yep.
All right, let's go get some. Here's the Dahlia Lounge. Just gonna kind of show you guys because I don't really think we're gonna have time to actually sit in here. But there is outdoor viewing right off of it. So you can get a good view. Oh, I guess we're gonna go out. Oh, okay, this is actually a different view than what we have from our room, because this is...
Ooh, we got a view of
yeah.
the Tower.
Oh no, I'm fogging up. Okay, I cleaned up my lens. So yeah, you can see Tower of Terror. Oh, it's fogging up again. Oh no. Tower of Terror, and then you can see Wizard Beach over here. So yeah, cool view.
What's out there?
That's Fun Stop. Or Fun Spot, whatever you want to call it. And then yeah, it wraps all the way down this way. Alright, back inside now. All the inside seating. Yeah, this is really cool. I believe this is open until midnight. I think so, yeah. 5 to midnight, whereas Toledo is open from 5 to, I think, 10? Oh, the table's ready. Take all the Toledo. At least that's how they're pronouncing it here anyway. And here's our menu. They did walk us through it because it's got layers to it. So I might get a mocktail. Yeah. so our food has arrived. I got the braised red wine chicken. It's got like potato chips on top of it and some rice, like tomato rice. And Jimmy got scallops. And both of them look really good. And mine's a lot of food, so I'll probably be sharing some of this with Jim because I don't think I can eat all this. He's happy.
It's really, really, really good.
All right, here are our desserts. This is the Toledo tapas bar, and the start of it is cheesecake, and then lemon custard, and then raspberry, and then chocolate, and then Spanish coffee. So I'm gonna and I know I'm supposed to do all this in order, but I don't like cheesecake, and I don't like coffee. So Jim's gonna eat those two ends. And then we got, and I can't remember the name of this, but I'll put what it's called at the bottom, but it's like a chocolate cake with like cream foam, and it looks really good.
Cutting into the cheesecake. What does it look like? It doesn't look very, I think it's the top that's different. I think the bottom layer is
no,
the
all
same.
of that's the same. The bar is the same, it's what's on top of it. Be careful. You like it? Alright, well I get the parts that I think sound good. So this is what this looks like once it's been cut in half. Focus. There we go. It's really interesting because there's different textures. It's kind of hard to cut through though, but I managed to. It's really neat. It's very chocolatey. Yeah, it's the way you're doing it isn't ideal. So we had an amazing dinner.
It was one of the best.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I didn't have Jim's food because I don't like scallops. But
I had hers.
He had some of mine, and you liked the chicken more than the scallops, right? But you liked the scallops.
I like the scallop a lot.
Yeah.
But the chicken was amazing.
Yeah, it was good. And then our desserts were really good too. I liked the bar better than that other thing. The tapas bar was better.
Yes.
But it was all really good, and we didn't get any alcoholic drinks, so maybe next time we'll try a drink at the bar. Or at the Dahlia bar, or get a drink at the restaurant, but just water for us tonight. But we totally eat there again, whether we're staying here or not. It was really good.
Yeah, we like this. We like this hotel a lot. We like the restaurant.
We like the tower, and yeah.
We like the bar. It got amazing view.
Yeah, it has really good views. Oh, speaking of views, illuminations went off while we were.
Yes. So our room, the Magic Kingdom firework just went off. I saw it in the windows.
Oh, here?
Yes, it just went off. And then when we were upstairs in the restaurant, we saw illuminations. We didn't have, I didn't film it because our table wasn't right next to the window. I did get up and kind of walk over and tried to, but there was a reflection, so I couldn't really film it. But yeah, there are views in that restaurant that face Epcot, so you can see illuminations and any future fireworks show that they end up having there. From the hotel, or from the restaurant. So that was really cool. Yeah. I almost forgot about that. Oh, and the ceiling changes color. Yes.
Like, they have like that stuff that looks like stained glass, like windows, like in the ceiling, and it slowly changes color as you're dining.
Overall, the atmosphere, the ambiance.
It was nice.
Was really nice.
And the waitress was super nice too. Everybody was nice. The hostess was nice. The people who checked us in were great. Like, it was just a really good experience. So we highly recommend that restaurant. We highly recommend.
We really liked it.
Toledo. I'll remember it. Toledo.
That's how they pronounce it.
The staff,
the staff members.
The staff would know.
Yep.
It's Toledo. Good morning, Coronado Springs. We're leaving you today. The window's all covered with moisture. Okay, so our thoughts on the Gran Destino Tower. We really like it. We were kind of expecting to like it, but not this much. You definitely feel like you're in a deluxe resort more. A few reasons for that. The most obvious being that your access to your room is inside the building, not outside, like all the other moderates, including Coronado, the other buildings in Coronado. There's valet parking. There are a lot of places to eat at this resort, and as much as a deluxe resort, between the actual restaurants and the lounges. So really, you never have trouble finding a drink or food. And it just, the lobby too plays a part in it. It's just so grand feeling. I guess all those things combined, it really does feel like a deluxe resort when you're staying in the tower, but you're paying the price of a moderate, so that's pretty cool. When they cleaned our room yesterday, they did do that little rose on the toilet paper again, which we were surprised, and we're like, oh, the little rose is back. Again, I don't know if they're going to keep doing that or not, if that's just sort of a grand opening kind of thing, or if that's something they're going to be consistently doing, because I know Disney stopped doing the little towel animals and stuff a while back, so I was kind of surprised to see something similar to that here. We had a great night's sleep both nights. Nice and quiet in the tower. The beds are comfortable. We love the new television, and we're excited for that to be at all the other resorts, because we know you guys are going to love it too. I guess that's really all I have to say. The busing, did I mention this already? They didn't add another bus route, another bus stop here once the tower opened. It is just the 4 still. Just bus number 1 moved over a little. And the buses did seem a little crowded. Not a little, they were crowded. I think Disney still needs to kind of adjust to the fact that this hotel has a higher occupancy rate now, and they need to adjust how many buses come through, because every time we go on a bus, it was full, like to capacity, and there were either people waiting or just barely everyone got on. We were only here for a few days, so it's not fair to say that's how the busing always is, but we did go to different parks at different times in the middle of the day. We're at, afternoon, in the morning, at night. We never did at closing or anything like that, or right after a parade. It was usually odd times, because we go to the parks at odd times. We don't go when most people are leaving to go. So even at 11:30 or 2 o'clock, it was still, the buses were full to capacity. So that seems like something Disney needs to work on, and I know they will. They'll figure it out. So don't let that keep you from trying this resort. I guess that's it. Our next hotel review is going to be Paradise Pier in Disneyland, and we're going to be there at the very end of August, so I'll probably have the video up the very beginning of September for you guys. And we're going to do some D23 and some Disneyland videos. I'll have a few other Disney World videos up after this review too, but things are going to be kind of spaced a bit because it's still moving. And we're trying to get our subscription rating numbers up. So if you could subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And come fall, I'm going to start doing some giveaways. I have a lot of Disney popcorn buckets. A lot. And I want to fill them with like Disney World goodies and give them away to people. So once we get up to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to start doing that monthly. You have to be a subscriber to win one. And I'll go into more details later in the fall about that. But we're getting great likes on the resort reviews, but we're not getting subscribers. So if you could subscribe, it would really help us out. Thanks so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you did enjoy this. And if you have not seen the original Coronado Springs Resort review that goes into all the other places to eat and the gift shop and all the other areas of the resort, I'll have a link at the very end of this video for you so that you can see that as well. Thanks for watching.